Right, hi everyone. This is our first call. Yay! For getting started with LIIFT4. So hopefully there might be a couple of other people join us. I've got two mental I've got two mental dogs in the background as well, which is always really helpful. So I thought it would be really awesome to have a quick check-in, have a bit of a chat, introduce ourselves. We've all done a bit of introducing already, but just to really talk about like why we're here, what we want to achieve, which I've already got you to start thinking about, but also what we think might be some of our struggles throughout the program and kind of share those, and then we can kind of keep each other on track. What I will do is I will pull a little like list together of all of our goals and whatnot, so we can kind of like all then go back, we can go back into it as we're going through the program too, which will be awesome. And I've created a couple of guides which I'll talk you through too, and I'm also gonna buddy you up, and I'll talk about that in a little bit more too. So I can see your faces. Oh, Colleen's here. Perfect. Colleen, can you see us?
Yes.
Perfect. We can't see you.
No, because I'm in my bed.
Have you got a thing that says start video?
I've turned the video off because I'm in my bed.
Oh, well, do you know what? So is Lorna, and we're all in our pajamas. So it looks like Ellie sat. Are you on your bed or are you on your couch? It looks comfortable. So honestly, don't worry about it. I'm in my PJs too. But yeah, cool. So I'll just go from the, there you are. Hi. So I'll go from top to bottom. Let's just do a couple of minutes each just to sort of say who you are, like why you're here, what your goals are, and what you think your challenges are. Is that cool? Fab. All right. So I'll start with Helen, if that's okay. Hold on.
Hi.
Oh, right, go.
Hi everyone, I'm Helen. I'm 42. I live in Sutton, which is pretty close to London. Yeah, I want to do this because I'm getting old, and I don't want to be perfectly honest. I want to get. I've always been slim, but I've never been fit, if that makes sense. I've definitely never had any strength, so I want to improve my strength. I've got a few I've put some weight on in the last year, and I don't particularly want to go out and buy new jeans, so I want to get back into some of the pairs that I've got sitting in the wardrobe that I can't quite fit into yet.
Awesome. And what do you think are going to be your main challenges over the next 8 weeks?
Part of the challenge for me will be because I work shift work, and I do a week on call every month, every 4 weeks. So if I get a horrible week when I'm up every, like you know, I know some of you got little babies, so if I'm up a couple of times a night because the phone goes off and I don't really get much sleep, I think those days, that's when it's going to be tough to get up the next morning and make myself work out. And also, as we all know, when we're stressed and tired, we reach for the chocolate or the crisps.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Yeah. So, I mean, I think just knowing, I'm going to, in the little guides that I'm going to give you all, I'm going to get you to write all of these things down. And then I'm going to get you to think about, so when life does throw you lemons, how are you going to kind of, you know, do it anyway, if you know what I mean? How are you going to make sure that you're going to still be true to yourself and kind of achieve your goals? I was listening to something really cool. Hold on, I'm going to have to shut them out. Oi! Stop it! They've just had dinner, you see, so now they think it's playtime. So I was listening to Rachel Hollis, so she's the lady that has done Girl Wash Your Face, and she was talking about, you know, would you be friends with someone that quit and that didn't show up to your coffee dates, that always let you down, that was just a bit of a shitty friend? Well, you just wouldn't be friends with them. So why do we let ourselves fail, and why do we treat ourselves like that? So it's just a really nice little analogy that I just feel like, you know, actually this is a good point. So having that kind of in mind of yeah, you know, when life gets tough, how am I going to make sure that I'm, you know, I look after me and whatnot is really important too. So awesome. Thanks, Helen. Thank you so much for sharing. Right, I'm gonna meet you, and then we're gonna go to Sadia, if that's okay. So Sadia is a grad of the first test group, which is awesome. I'm gonna mute myself and get rid of my dogs, but you start talking, my love.
Okay. Hi everyone. Nice to meet you all. So I did LIIFT4. I'm in week 8 now, and it has been absolutely amazing. Like, before I started it, I'm going to be completely honest, I've never been a sporty person, never really been into fitness. I did CrossFit last year and I loved it. The first 3 months, hated it, but I kind of pushed past it, and then I began really enjoying it. And we moved house, and it was too far from the gym. So I was like, oh my God, for a year, I hadn't done any exercise, and it was showing, and I could feel it mentally. And then, met Hannah at a Hindu, got chatting, and she talked about this program, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to sign up, give it a go. And it was great because it kind of blended everything I loved about CrossFit. You had the weights, you had HIIT. It was over really quickly. Every workout is different. I get bored very quickly, and I hate like routine workouts. So really liked that. My nutrition the first time round, I mean, it was really good to start off with, but then it waned. And I think that's because I was trying to do too much at once. I think I'm one of those people, I'm a bit of a slow learner. I need to do one thing at a time. So I nailed the workouts. I made sure they were done consistently. So I'm really proud of that. So second time round, it's about the nutrition, because I didn't nail that. So for me, it's just about planning the meals ahead, a week ahead, having everything written down, meal prepping, and having some kind of go-to meals when I'm traveling, working away. You know, I can go to the supermarket, or I'm in a restaurant. I've got some like basic things that I know actually they are LIIFT4 compatible. Is that the right word? Yeah. So that's me.
Awesome. And you have absolutely smashed it. Like, I know you're like, oh, my nutrition, but you know, I think one of the things that I feel has been quite difficult personally for me is that it's summer. We'd started this program in the middle of July, when it was really bloody hot for a start. And and like the summer happens, and you want to sit, and we had all that lovely weather, and we wanted to sit outside and have barbecues and drink wine and all the rest of it, and weddings, and, you know. So now going into winter, we have no excuses, which is awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, Han. Right, I'm going to, Ash, are you all right to share, or do you want us to come back to you in a bit? Hold on, I'll unmute you.
Go for it, it's quiet. I'll go for it.
Okay, go on then, off you go.
Hi, I'm Ashley. But I mean, I've got a little one just here just now. I'm sorry if you can hear him guzzling away. So I haven't done any fitness for quite a while. For a good 6 months prior to getting pregnant, and then had a baby. So he's only 3 months now. So a good year I've done nothing, and I really can't wait to actually get back into doing something. That's my biggest kind of want, is just sort of exercising, feeling good about myself, and just kind of finding time for me at the moment, which is just the best part. I know the biggest challenge will be fitting it in. I'm lucky to have a supportive husband, so when he comes home from work, he'll take him, and I get to go and do my workout. So as long as I get that option, then that'll be fine. If he's busy, that'll be my challenge. And for sure, not eating cakes and sticking to nutrition is going to be my hardest challenge, because let's face it, I'm kind of kicking about meeting lots of new mums and eating lots of cake. So that's the hardest bit for me, I think. I can't think of anything else I need to say. I've forgotten already, sorry.
Oh no, that's okay. Yeah, no, I think that's it. Yeah, like who you are. Yeah, well, why you're here, and I think you shared all of that, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I know that pull of mums and cakes and all that sort of stuff is real. Like, I went out with some of my NCT mums to a really lovely cake place the other day, and I was like, oh my god, the cake. But I'm also gonna teach you ladies the 5-second rule. I know I've told I talk about it all the time and it drives people nuts. But some of you have been using it already and it really works. So I'm going to help you guys learn what the 5-second rule is and how you can implement that into your lives to help you with not eating cake. Or, you know, I mean, that's the great thing with LIIFT4. You can eat cake. You've got a cheat day if you want it. You don't have to have it if you don't want it. But yeah, you can plan that in around, you know, your life and still enjoy yourself at the same time, which is awesome. Cool. Thank you for sharing, my love. Right, I will go to Ellie, if that's okay, hun. Let me unmute you. Right, you're unmuted. Off you go.
Hey, hello everybody. I'm Ellie. I'm Bristol based and I have a 2-year-old little monkey. I used to be fairly fit and then I had Evie and well, time just goes out the window. No time for mummy. And I really lost my mojo and it definitely affects me mentally. I'm a lot happier when I can fit into my clothes, when I'm feeling good. And certainly, yeah, you can definitely noticing that the waistbands are getting tighter and clothes just aren't fitting nicely. And I think it was Helen who said that she had jeans that she was refusing to buy the next size up, and that's essentially where I am. I need to just fit in my current jean better. I've also got a wedding coming up where I'm a bridesmaid. I've got a hen do I want to look nice for. Just loads of things that would just be nice just to feel a bit more like Ellie rather than mum. And yeah, just been trying to find something that I enjoy. I haven't got the time to go to classes or, you know, work around tables at the gym. So actually I'm hoping that I can try and fit things in around the toddler, around life, around work, and hopefully this is it. I said time and wine will be my downfall.
Yes, wine is my downfall. Have you got a gin, Sylvia? It's Thursday, isn't it? It's the new Friday, no?
Right.
I think that's it. I think, yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's what I love. Like, we've all got some of the same challenges, so we're all going to be like there and we're all going to experience things, and there's going to be our hard at different parts of the journey. So yeah, I mean, that's the great thing, is the flexibility. You can just literally do it when you want, and that's something that I've really found over the program over the last 8 weeks. So I really try and do Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, but sometimes Lila doesn't sleep, or I don't know, shit happens at work and I can't get up the next day, or I don't, you know, whatever happens, or we're away or whatever it is. So you've got the rest of the week to be like, yeah, brilliant, you know, I can't get it in on Tuesday, so I can, you know, fit it in towards the end of the week. So it's got that flexibility instead of being 6 or 7 days a week and, you know, you miss a day and then you're completely out of kilter and it kind of screws things over. There's actually another lady in the first test group who's got a little one who's about the same age as Lila, and she sometimes does her workouts at 11:30 because she can't get her little one to sleep. Like, she is a proper trooper. So if we want motivation, we need to go and talk to that lady about how the devil she fits it in, because she, you know, when there's a will, there's a way. And it's whatever you prioritise, you know, you'll make happen. So cool. Thanks for sharing, hun. Lorna, the lovely Lorna. So Lorna was also in our first test group. So over to you, my love.
Yeah, I have just done my workout this evening, hence my talk. So yeah, I am on week 7 because I had a really bad week last week and didn't do my exercises. So I'm a week behind everyone else, but it doesn't matter because I'm still doing it. I have a 2-year-old as well, so I haven't really exercised properly since being pregnant because I had lots of back issues and all that kind of thing, but I had been doing CrossFit, so this is something I really enjoy because it's weights and it's HIIT, and it's so quick that I can fit it in. I've just done it while my husband put our little boy to bed, which is amazing, and then I can have dinner with him afterwards, which was good. I am an emotional eater, so that's where I went wrong last week, and yeah, that's my biggest challenge. Hence all my posts of, look at these sweet things you can eat that aren't cheating, because I need to find them to keep my sanity. So that is my biggest challenge.
You, Lorna, are going to be like, so Lorna is also a baker, like a proper baker, like not just
I'm even more a proper baker as well, because I'm starting a new job at the end of the month.
Yay!
Yeah. So I'm going to be working 2:30 till 11 Monday to Friday, as well as having my toddler in the morning. So yeah, I really need the energy and everything that this is going to give me. So yeah.
You're crazy. Well, this is
I
even
know.
better. Like, that's going to be your challenge there. So, well, yeah. So Lorna is like a master baker. So she's going to provide us with all the sweet recipes of things that we can actually, you know, that work, and we're not kind of like limiting ourselves. I think that's always the worst thing for me, is if I tell myself, no, I can't eat something, I crave it even more. And I am completely an emotional eater. And, yeah, it takes a while to kind of get your head around that. I have been working on that. But it's hard. It's really hard. And I'd also like to add that Lorna has done all of this with a broken toe. So smashed it. I don't know how you've done it. Most people would have just thrown in the towel, but it just kind of shows like how important it is to you, hun, and hats off to you. You've done amazingly, and you're really, an inspiration, like showing us, right, this is how I'm going to do my cardio moves, and this is how I don't put weight on my foot. You know, you've really tried. It's so motivating. So it's great, and that's what it's all about. Is about sharing, you know, some of the crap that happens too. So yay! I'm so pleased to have you for round 2. So I'll mute you now if that's okay. But thank you for sharing. Right, I'm going to go to Colleen. Hi, Han. Can you hear me?
Hi, yes, I can hear you.
Fab. So tell us a little bit about you, why you're here, what you think your challenges are going to be.
Well, I'm 41 and I want to get fit. I used to be fit years ago, and then I put on some weight about 5 years ago, and I ended up being quite heavy. Through my journey of the last year and a half, I have lost 4.5 stone. But put a wee bit back on over the summer, which I'm trying to lose again. So my challenge will be nutrition, definitely, because I can be an emotional eater and I'm hungry all the time and I tend to want to eat. So my goal is to try and use the 5-second rule that Hannah's been telling me about, and try that, and hopefully that'll work.
Yeah,
That's
it. Yeah, no, cool. It absolutely does. And Colleen, you have been smashing it. Like, I know, I know you put yourself down and you're like, oh, my weight's gone up a little bit, but you know that you can do it. And yeah, you're doing amazingly. And I'm so super proud of you.
Thank you.
Do you know what? I haven't seen a full body picture of you for months, so I'm quite looking forward to your before pictures. And when you provide me with that, I'm going to then show people how far you've come since your 40th birthday, because you are completely unrecognisable. Like, your commitment and dedication is just astounding. So I know that you're going to smash this program. I have no fear and no doubt whatsoever. And yeah, we're going to keep using that 5-second rule. So cool. All right, thank you. Right, Vic, how are you, my love?
Hello, all right.
Yeah,
the kids are awake, I'm afraid, so I might have to run off.
That's all right. We'll let you
what
go.
Were you asking?
So just who you are, why you're here, and yeah, what you think your main challenges are going to be.
Okay, cool. Hi, I'm Vix. I have going to be 3-year-old next Friday, and I have an 8-month-old baby boy. So there is my challenges. And also cake and chocolate stress eating is my challenges, tiredness and all that sort of stuff. But I'm hoping, you know, if I don't get it done in the morning, because I think that's going to be hard for me because he's waking up and stuff, I think that's going to be hard for me to get up with an alarm. So I think it's going to be the evening that I'll do it, but you know, I'll get it done, that's fine. Yeah, I'm just going to be positive about it and say that I'm going to get it done, that's fine. And basically I don't really know when I was last fit. I'm 33, so maybe when I did my friend's program when I was 21 at uni with sports and stuff.
That's cool.
I don't know, not sure, but yeah, I've not been a massive fitness person. So I used to have asthma and stuff, so that really put me off, and yeah, just thinking I couldn't do it and stuff. So I'm gonna go for it. I'm looking forward to it. I am nervous, as I posted, but I am excited because I did want to do like the short stuff with weights, and this is perfect for me. So, and I've never done weights before, so I don't know why I want to do it, but I do. So
I'm excited that like this is your first delve into weights. Like I think that's one of the reasons why I quit the gym however many years ago, because I was starting to try and use the weights, but the looks I got at the gym from all the men, which I know is ridiculous, but I mean this was about 9 years ago, to be honest, so I know that things have changed a little bit, but I just felt super uncomfortable, and I know that a lot of ladies feel the same. So actually working out from home and getting like finding your mojo with weights like at an early, when you're just getting into it and doing it at home is pretty positive. I'm excited for you about lifting weights. Like
me too, actually. I'm like I'm kind of excited for the like, I'm now lifting this, oh yeah, mum's the lift sort of thing. So
and you're really going to see those increases. I've been I like one of the things that you definitely need to do is you need to make sure that you're filling in your tracker on a daily basis and week by week, because getting to the 8th week now and being able to look back and go like, whoa, holy moly, like I've doubled my weight on some of this, and I'm not a particularly strong person. I've got really weak wrists, I've got an old injury that I'm just a bit feeble. So actually seeing the weights go up is really, really motivating and kind of inspiring for me going into the next test group as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and you're going to love the lifting. And Lee, your husband's going to do it with you, isn't he? Right?
He is. Yeah. I think. Yeah, because I've been doing 2B Mindset, as you know, obviously, as my coach. So I've lost 2 stone and a bit like of my pre-prego weight, so I'm lighter than before pregnancy, which is like epic. So in between babies I'm back to wedding weight, which is happy, but Lee's not quite there because he's not kind of been fully committed to 2B Mindset. So actually it'd be really nice to see what difference there is in him as well. So I think like it'll be really nice for us to do it together as well, because we have had a bit of a stressful time with the kids and stuff. Nothing serious, just not sleeping, but I'm excited. It'll be something new for me and him to do. We used to go to the gym and stuff, so yeah, it'll be good.
Doing it together, and that's why this group works, is it's doing it together, getting on it together, and having that motivation. Like before I was a coach and before I found my coach, I did it alone, and it's really, really tough. It is, it's tough starting something new anyway, but then having to go it alone is really, really freaking tough. So that's what I want you guys to use this group as for whatever you want, share whatever you want, and the good, the bad and the ugly that I always say, but have fun. Like, if we're not having fun, it makes it hard. And laugh at yourself. Like there's some days when I press play and I do things and I start getting frustrated and I just start laughing. Whatever you do, if you start getting cross, just start laughing and remember to enjoy yourself. Like, it's heavy, it's hard, you're gonna sweat, it's gonna burn. I'm not gonna lie, like, you're not gonna just click and it takes hard work to get to your goals, and why you want those goals so much, but you've got to have fun with it as well, otherwise what's the point? So it is all about having fun. And some days if you've tried before LIIFT4 and you haven't done the triple bears yet, you're in for a treat. And every
I hate triple bears already.
I burst into fits of laughter because I must look like I don't know, like a sloth, like weird thing, and it's hilarious, and I burst into fits of laughter every time I do it. So you got to not take life too seriously. So that's what I've got to say on that, really. Cool. Okay. Did anyone have any burning questions about the nutrition plan or the workouts, anything like that? No question is silly. If you're thinking it, other people are thinking it.
I need to talk to you about how it fits with Tubi Mindset, but we can do that separately.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Ellie,
hi. The Shakeology, my only question was, is that obviously in the taster menus, it suggests having it for breakfast, which I'm perfectly fine to do. I normally fast, but I'm perfectly happy to have the Shakeology. Or is it better to keep it for after a workout, because my workouts are likely to be done evenings or during the day when I'm home and the little one's sleeping. But
so I would suggest
it's unlikely to be in.
Yeah, I mean, I would suggest try a couple of different things and see what works for you. So I personally have my Shakeology in the morning. I do my workout in the morning. So I do my workout, I come in, I have my recovery shake, and then I have my Shakeology as my breakfast. Just because often I'm going to work, 3 days a week, so I take it in the car and either drink it in the car or when I get to work. Other people have it for snacks. Some people have it for after dinner, because you can make it up. You don't just have to have it as a drink, you could make it up as a dessert. So it's quite versatile, but try a few different things and see how you get on. I personally quite like having it after my workout, but I do mine in the morning, just because it's packed full of so many vitamins and nutrients and the probiotics and all the other amazing things. I'll tell you a bit more about some of the ingredients as we go through the first few weeks, but it kind of gives you the boost that your body needs after you've done your workout. So I get up and, getting up in the morning and doing that workout, but I find that it gives me energy throughout the day as well. So try it a few different ways, see what works for you, and then, just switch it up. So I think that's one of the things with LIIFT4 is that it's, Joel gives you the plan of, these are the kind of portions of which food group you've got to eat, but that's literally where it finishes. You can eat in 6 meals, you can eat in 2 meals if you want. You can, you haven't got to eat at certain times, you haven't got to leave certain amount of times between your meals. You just do whatever works for you, and it's a bit of trial and error. I have it quite sort of split out and right, these are the things that I'm going to eat in the morning. We haven't got long before I have to pay, so I have to go in a minute. But these are the things that you might eat in the morning, and this is how I split it out. And what I'll do is I'll put a post in the group about how I structure my day. It also makes sure, because if I don't do that, I forget to eat all my food. Or I eat all my greens, or I never eat all my greens actually. I always eat all my carbs and all my protein, and then I'm like, oh, I've got that ridiculous orange box. I always seem to miss. So it having a bit of a structure and a bit of an idea about how I'm going to eat my food is it's all in the planning, and that's kind of quite helpful. So yeah, what else was I going to say about that? So yeah, see how you get on. I'm also going to post a guide up, which is going to have a weekly food thing, so you can plan out your meals. I've also just putting together a daily tick sheet, so you can tick off your boxes. And what the other thing which Sadia and I spoke about, is the containers. So some of you have already gone and got the containers. You don't have to use them, but they are quite helpful, because then you have to weigh nothing. You just get the boxes, and you can get knockoff ones on Amazon for about £5 instead of paying 12 quid from Beachbody. So shh, I didn't say that.
But can you send a link for that, because I haven't got the boxes. Is that right?
Yeah, I think Helen found some really good ones, didn't you, my love?
Yeah, I found some on Amazon.
So cool.
Yeah.
We'll re-find that. And do you know what? They're really handy for kids' lunches. Lila goes to The childminder. I've got about 10 sets of these frigging boxes. They're handy. So yeah, I'm going to post those things up. But if anyone has any questions at any point, you know, post it in the group, drop me a message, and let's, you know, like I said, if you've got the question, someone else has got the question. There is no silly questions on this program and in this group, and I just want you to, you know, feel comfortable and happy and all the other lovely things that we're going to experience in the next 8 weeks. I'm very excited. The other thing I was just going to mention is about accountability buddies. So I'm going to pair everyone up. So I think I've spoken to a couple of you about this already. So we're all part of this test group. I'm your coach, but what we will do is pair people up, and the idea is just to really give you that extra level of accountability. So having someone, so when you post your sweaty selfie or your swolfie, you'll get that as well. When you post, you'll then tag in your buddy to make sure that they're posting as well. And yeah, it's all a bit of fun really, and we'll do some fun little challenges throughout the 8 weeks as well. I will be posting every morning just kind of a bit of a rundown of what's going on that day or what to do on a recovery day and things like that, but we'll make sure we're dropping stuff in there about self-care and the other lovely things. And please, whenever you try a new recipe, especially if it's one from the Fix8 channel, share it in the group, because I am a stickler for eating the same old boring crap every day or every week in, week out, and I need more ideas. And Vic and I are like veg mad, but we need different things other than roasted veg. So we've got to keep sharing away. And with winter coming, one of the things I do have to share with you is that turnips are back in the supermarkets. I've got some coming from Ocado tomorrow, and they make amazing chips.
Yes, they do. They're gorgeous.
They're literally my favourite, and they're vegetables. They're not a carb, so even better. So yeah, and I know that Colleen does a mean cottage pie with turnip mash too. So they are very versatile, as are cauliflowers, but more on cauliflowers another day. So
celeriac as well. Celeriac make good chips.
Oh yeah. Guys, you're making me hungry. I haven't had my dinner, so I'm going to have to eat it off. I'm so hungry. I'm like, I've got no energy.
Well, you need to go and get some food, love, and you've been working all day. So it's
lovely to meet you all, and I'm so excited next week.
We'll see you later.
Bye.
So yeah, I think that was it really, unless anyone had any other burning questions. Yeah, that's about it.
I'm assuming they don't do a vegan recover. They don't, do they?
No, not
they
yet.
do. Can you have it if you're breastfeeding? That's
what,
the yes,
recover?
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, recover's fine for breastfeeding. You just can't. It's just not vegan.
I'd have to see if the boy was okay. All right, cool.
And neither is Energize.
Pardon?
The Energize isn't vegan either. But
you can't have that if you're breastfeeding, can
no, because it's got beta-alanine in it.
Okay,
yeah,
that's fine.
And the other thing I will do for you ladies that have had babies, I'll do a little post about ab separation and some of that sort of stuff, what to check and things like that, because there might be a few little modifications that you have to make. Okay. But cool. Okay, ladies, I am excited. We will do another team call. I am away next week. We're down in Devon, so it's and it depends on my signal. So what I'll do is when I get down there tomorrow. Oh my god, I haven't even started packing. Shit. What I will do is I'll see what the Wi-Fi is like, and we'll organise a call. If the signal is really, really bad, then it might be that it has to wait until I am back, but I will let you know as soon as possible. In the meantime, I will leave you all.
Enjoy your holiday.
Thank you.
Have a lovely time.
Thanks so much. I can't believe it doesn't feel real yet. It's because nothing's packed and my house looks like a bomb's hit it, but nothing changes there.
So does mine.
Okay, same here.
Good. Kids get older and nothing changes.
Yeah, I just it's not my priority. So what's the point?
My Sophie will be 18 soon, so still a mess.
Good. But do you know what? I'd rather sit and talk to you than clean my house.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Anyway, ladies, I will leave you all be. Thank you so much for joining us. It's lovely to have you all here. I am just so excited. I use that word far too much. I need to find a different word. But I'm really looking forward to you all smashing this, and I know you're going to love it too.
You're
So
totally jazzed, mate.
Oh God. Right. But yeah, have a lovely rest of your evening, and I'll speak to you all very soon.
Bye.
Okay,
Bye.
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 Bye.